A new documentary about country superstar Shania Twain hits Netflix today, featuring a nostalgic soundtrack of the singer's biggest hits. Shania Twain, Not Just a Girl charts the 56-year-old's rise to fame, from her early life in Ontario, Canada, to her first record deal in Nashville, and takes a look at some of her iconic cross-genre songs, ending with Twain discussing her upcoming sixth album. Born in 1965 as Eileen Regina Edwards, she legally changed her surname to Twain after her mother remarried and her stepdad adopted her and her two sisters. Her career started after she graduated high school and was invited to join a cover band called Flirt. She began touring with them and performing around Ontario, taking singing lessons at the same time. However, tragedy struck in 1987 when Shania's parents were killed in a car accident. She moved back home to take care of her siblings, earning money by performing at a nearby resort. Get the news you want straight to your inbox. Sign up for a Mirror newsletter here. Several years later, when her siblings moved out, Shania decided to give her career another go and made a demo tape to showcase to managers and record labels. She soon caught the attention of Mercury Nashville Records, who signed her within a few months, and it was at this time she legally took the leap to change her name from Eileen to Shania. Shania shot to fame in the 1990s, putting out 3 albums and having numerous hit songs, including You're Still the One, That Don't Impress Me Much and, If You're Not In It For Love, I'm Outta Here. But as her career was reaching new heights in 2002, following the release of her 4th album, Up, the singer suddenly disappeared from the spotlight, and didn't release another album for 15 years. So what happened to her during that time? Shania was battling Lyme disease after being bitten by a tick while horse riding, but to make matters worse, she suffered nerve damage to her vocal cord as a result and found herself unable to sing and could barely even speak. I thought I'd lost my voice forever, I thought that was it, she recalls in the trailer for her documentary. The multi-Grammy Award winner explained it took about 7 years to find out what had really happened to her vocal cords. During that time she underwent surgery to try and correct the damage, including an open throat operation which aimed to stabilize the weakness in her vocal cord function. While she can now sing and perform again, she acknowledges that some of the vocal damage was permanent and that her voice will never be the same as it was before. If her health battle wasn't enough to be dealing with, Shania also faced obstacles in her love life during her hiatus. Shania married Robert Lang in 1993, 6 months after meeting, and they welcomed a son, Aya, in 2001. But after 14 years of marriage, the pair split as it was revealed Robert had been having an affair with Shania's close friend Marianne Thibault. The stress didn't help with Shania's health, and understandably she describes that time in her life as being as intense as losing her parents. Thankfully, the star has since found love again in a rather surprising place, with Marianne's ex-husband, Swiss businessman Frédéric Thibault. The pair initially were only bonding over their shared heartbreak and weren't looking for a relationship, but gave into their feelings and began dating in 2009. They then announced their engagement in December 2010 and went on to tie the knot in a small ceremony in Puerto Rico on New Year's Day in 2011. After finding her voice once again and finding happiness, Shania started her return to music in 2011, releasing a new single and announcing a 2-year residency in Las Vegas. It was the first time she had performed live since 2004. But it wasn't until 2017 that she finally released another album, called Now. This was her fifth studio album and it came out 15 years after Up, 2002. She has since also released a memoir, called From This Moment On, in which she shares her story in her own words, and she's also tried her hand at acting, appearing in films such as I Heart Huckabees and an episode of Broad City, as well as guest starring on RuPaul's Drag Race. Shania has since gotten back into performing, doing another residency in Vegas in 2019, embarking on a Now tour and also recently making a guest appearance on stage with Harry Styles during his headline set at Coachella in April. Both wearing sparkly outfits, they sang some of Shania's biggest hits together, including Man, I Feel Like a Woman and You're Still the One. Styles credited Shania for teaching him how to sing when he was a child in the car with his mum, and also that men are trash. Most recently she's been working on her upcoming sixth studio album, as can be seen in Netflix Not Just a Girl. It's not clear yet when this will be released. Will you be watching the new Shania Twain documentary? Let us know in the comments below.